What's going on, Tech fans? Man, breaking news happened about 20 minutes ago. I'm going to have a story on SI about this, but a major landing. Now, look, y'all, I am in it in the recruiting game, all right? Now, I have a lot of connections and things like that. So, high school recruiting, I got y'all. Transfer portal is going to take me a little bit more time to get adjusted to as far as breaking news and big stories like this, okay? Now, this is one I did not expect. Now, what I did know is they was in conversations and trying to get another receiver. Obviously, with Eric Singleton Jr. leaving, we've talked about his top 5 on the channel. Y'all been blowing it up, obviously, on the TikTok. Y'all been blowing it up, obviously, as well on the YouTube handle. But this is a major get. Now, he started his career. He's a former Milton standout. He actually won a state championship last year against Walton. So I've seen this kid play. I know his skill set. He's going to be a very good weapon to add to, obviously, the Yellow Jackets. All right, now in terms of Milton and what he was able to do, 84 catches, 963 yards, and 11 touchdowns, right? Coming out of high school, he was a 4-star prospect, right? The real deal, right? One of the top-end recruits here that we had in the state of Georgia, right? That offense last year took another step when, obviously, C.J. Wiley came into the fold with that program, right? Taking some pressure off of Debron Gatling, but Gatling still did his thing, led the team, obviously, in catches last year. Okay, so the kid can play, right? Now, in terms of what he's going to add to the team, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at a physical receiver, right? A guy that can win against press coverage, zone, whatever it may be. A guy that's tough to bring down when he gets in the open field, right? All right, and as you guys can see with as far as his profile, 6 foot, 194 pounds. Like I said, coming back to the flats, coming back home. So you know he's going to want to put on for the city here in Atlanta. Like I said, a former Milton standout, was a sophomore All-American team via Max Preps. So the kid and the talent is there. He just has to be coached, right? That's not a knock on Debron. Debron can play. Debron is special. It just needs the right coaching to get in there. Now, I think Trent McKnight, offensive coordinator Buster Faulkner are the right guys to do it. We've seen what they were able to do for Eric Singleton Jr., Malik Rutherford. Like, we've seen what this offense has looked like when it's hitting on all cylinders. And think about this, y'all. With Aaron Follow coming back, with Haynes King coming back, right? Now you got a formula, and you got one of the best quarterback rooms in the country, regardless of conference, whatever you want to say. That's one of the best quarterback rooms that you're going to have, right? Now, obviously, the identity of this team, they want to run the football, right? That's something they want to do. But at the same time, this team also likes to throw the football. So that run allows them to set up the pass. Haynes King likes to air the ball out, right? And now you get to get a guy that's involved. So it's going to be interesting to see what role he's going to be able to carve out. What's going to be important for Gatling is going to be the spring ball, right? How much he's getting involved, how much he ends up playing, because that gives you a good telltale sign of who's separating themselves in camps, who's separating themselves in practice, and who's going to have a likely chance to play a lot next season. Now, for South Carolina, obviously the school that he went to, true freshman, didn't really see the field. But with him being back home, I think his motivation is going to be higher. I think he's going to be more motivated, you know what I'm saying, to make a name for himself, right? And Tech is not a bad program to go to. Now Tech, you got to be focused. But everybody knows it's a program on the rise. They've been landing big-time prospects in this 2025 class, and they're landing top-end transfer guys as well. So this is an underrated one, to say the least, right? I don't think he's ranked as a transfer prospect, obviously, because, like I said, he didn't really play last year. But if you go back and you roll the tape to see what he did in high school, and I understand. I know it's high school, but there's a reason why he was a Max Preps All-American. It's a reason why he's had, 1,000-yard seasons in his career, right? It's the reason why he won a state championship last year with the Milton Eagles team, right? So this kid could play, man, and he's going to be the real deal. And it's going to be interesting, like I said, to see what role he carves out, man. But I've gotten a chance to see him multiple times in person when he played at Milton, and I was always impressed with what he was able to do. Big play guy. That's what you could expect coming to this offense for Georgia Tech. Catches of over 12 to 20-plus yards coming next year potentially. But we're going to see. I'm curious to see what role he carves out for these Yellow Jackets and what he's able to do on the flats, man. But a big-time get, returning home, I think a great decision for the young man. So, yeah, Tech fans, there you have it. I'm going to have a story on SI, but I want to give you all the live reaction. Tech fans, get an official Tech commit, the third one of this cycle so far, man, as the cycle heats up. Remember, I think it closes down December 29th. So that's right around the corner. A big week for Georgia Tech. They started off right by getting a nice wide receiver commit and a guy that I think that can fit pretty seamlessly into the Georgia Tech offense.